Welcome back to In the Garden. I'm here with Kraig from Grange Co-op, and today we're going to be talking about potting soil. So Kraig, if I'm walking into a Grange Co-op, I need some potting soil, but I see all these bags here. Which one am I picking?
Yeah, so that's a big question we get because we do carry a large variety, as you've noticed. So what's different, and the reason why we have so many varieties, is there are blends that are for specific things.
Okay.
So for instance, if you are coming in and you want to do, say, a hanging basket or something that's going to really, you want to have something that holds as much moisture as possible, then you want to do something that is like a blue ribbon blend that has a lot of extra ingredients in it. In this case, it's coconut coir that has that retains that moisture better. So that would be one thing you would look at. If you're going to be planting a succulent, or you're going to be planting a citrus plant in a pot or something like that, then that's where you would pick something like this is the palm cactus and citrus mix, something that doesn't retain moisture. It drains really well. So you would certainly not, you wouldn't ever plant the stuff that you're going to plant in this one. If you planted it in this one, it wouldn't do well, and vice versa. Other ones would be like the acid planting mix over here. That would be like if you were going to do a blueberry in a pot, you'd make sure and use this one because of the low pH that it requires. So if you have questions about that, you can certainly come into our stores. We'd be happy to help you because, like I said, there are plenty of options.
And how would I know if I need to use something like, if I do need to use potting soil, how would I know?
Yeah, so that's a big thing that we get asked as well, is customers ask, why do you need a potting soil? And the real reason for that is when a plant is in a pot, all the moisture that's in that pot, the only place it can go is through the drainage holes, right? If it's in the ground, moisture kind of goes away kind of via osmosis, and it just kind of percolates through the soil. But in a pot, it really has to only get out through those little holes. So it's really important that you're using a potting mix, because it's made with the drainage properties in mind that actually will make it so that it's not retaining too much moisture around your plants.
All right, and is there any other benefits that a potting soil might provide for my plants?
Yeah, there is going to be some type of nutrient package that's in all the potting soils. There is some amount of a fertilizer that's in there. So when you first plant it, a lot of times you don't have to necessarily go and amend the soil with something to give it a little more nutrient charge. That, of course, is going to wear off over time. You're going to want to fertilize later. But most of your potting soils that you buy, and of course, like I said, we can show you in the stores which ones, most of them you can pretty much grab and go. You can just go ahead, plant in them, and not really have to worry about doing a whole lot else, at least not immediately.
Sweet, awesome. Well, thank you, Kraig. And if you have any more questions about potting soil, you could go to a Grange Co-op near you or head to our website at kdrv.com where we have more information.